Hi there, I'm Karen Sutherland and I would like to be considered for your residency that you've got going for the gloves. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I class myself as a creative both with music and with visuals. I first came across Drake when I went to a performance and I actually saw the gloves in action. It was Chris Halpin, so he came on stage, he had his guitar, he played his guitar excellently, and we thought that was the end of it. And then he put his guitar down, switched the gloves on, and everyone was blown away. And I remember it was a couple of weeks after that I decided I have to join Drake. Before that, I've always sort of been musical, and I was at that time taking up the saxophone. And I was enjoying it, but I was starting to see that where my disability was getting a bit frustrating. So I can play quite well, but my coordination varies day to day, and unfortunately with cerebral palsy it will get worse as I age. So I was starting to see changes in how I was able to play an instrument, and when I saw the gloves I thought, wow, that's fantastic. So then I got involved with Drake, and I would say I'm fairly new to Drake, but I do have loads of ideas. I play the iPad as part of Digital Orchestra and Universal Orchestra for Drake, and I've had some incredible experiences with that, and I really feel that I can develop as an artist with that. However, I think going forward, and what I've been saying to Drake for quite a wee while, is that I want to incorporate visuals into my work, because I'm a very visual person and that's how I sort of develop ideas. So I'd been speaking to Drake about that for a few months, and then I saw this opportunity and I thought I have to apply. And so yeah, I would like to incorporate my music abilities with Drake, but also develop a visual performance. And that would be also supported by Media Education, and I've been working with them as a trainee creative person, making films, and I've actually used quite a bit of technology and had to sort of change my practice a little bit. So rather than big conventional kind of industry cameras, which I just couldn't hold and don't have the strength and the coordination to do all the buttons, so we decided to go for something that would meet my needs, and the iPad. So I make films on my iPad, and I can edit on my iPad and do interviews and do all sorts of stuff. So I think I can collaborate that way with music and visuals, and hopefully create a performance with Drake, collaborating with other composers such as Ben Lung, who's done fantastic work, and I'm talking with him about how we can work together. And I think using the gloves will definitely help with like live performance and, you know, engaging with the audience. And that was certainly something that I've felt a little bit frustrated with the iPad, just because you often, the audience don't see the work that goes into the iPad. They just, you know, they just see the artist and then they don't see all the work. Whereas I feel using my hands, it's kind of blurring traditional playing and technology, and I definitely feel that was what I was missing from my creative practice. And another element that I'd like to use if I was successful would be sort of on a community level. So I work with Thistle Foundation, who work with people with all sorts of disabilities, and I do Tai Chi and mindfulness, and I've done lots of stuff around my voice and using my voice to teach the Tai Chi and the mindfulness. But I think using the gloves will add almost like a live performance element to it, so I would use them for that as well. And I'm also wanting to do some outreach work with Drake, going into schools and talking to younger people about how they can make music. And I think I would, if I was a youngster with a disability who music isn't always very easy to do, I would be totally inspired if I saw that, just like I was when I saw Chris playing at that performance. So I kind of want to use, it will be trying to stop me from using them if I was successful. I think I could use it in all aspects of my life, including personally, getting me moving, and yeah, just seeing my disability as a positive again rather than seeing what the barriers are. So that's the long and the short of my application. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this and consider me, and good luck.